Hello and Assalamu alaikum. I'm your host Manur.
And I'm Tana.
And you're watching The
Entertainer's
Entertainer's Voice of
Pause.
It's our first ever podcast series where we discuss all things animals.
We're UK's largest.
And Pakistan's most loved toy shop.
So considering that we're loved by kids of all ages,
we take on the due responsibility of engaging and shaping young minds the positive way.
So this podcast is an addition to our brand new initiative. It's called Pause, Pet Adoption and Welfare Society.
An animal welfare project curated in collaboration with some of the most renowned animal welfare NPOs in Pakistan.
So through Pause, we'll not only be educating children, but we'll offer them opportunities to equip themselves.
Today we're tackling the basics of what animal welfare is, what makes it so important, and why it is so special. Make sure to stay tuned till the end. Danny has gone to prepare a very special surprise for you. In the meanwhile, we're going to switch over to our guest of the evening, the very dynamic and incredible Hana Muzaffar Shah. She's a textile designer and a lecturer by profession and an animal lover and rescuer by passion. Hello Hana, it's lovely having you here.
Thank you, Manu.
So Hana, tell me, what does animal welfare mean to you?
Animal welfare to me at this very moment literally means just doing what is the most needed and the most right thing in Pakistan when it comes to the animals of our country, जो कि अब तक, in my opinion, have been very much neglected. Maybe domestic animals, maybe a workforce animals, all sort of animals. So this is literally what animal welfare means to me. It's not a passion, it's not a hobby, it's literally the right thing to do in this time and age.
What do you think is the right thing to do? Could you describe that a little bit?
So the right thing to do is maybe to accept the fact that we as human beings need to be more open to the idea of coexistence and to allow animals, let's not limit animals here, coexistence की हम बात कर रहे हैं, तो just let all other beings exist with us without wanting to hold the spotlight, without wanting to take over. And what is specifically, as अभी हम लाहौर में हम पाकिस्तान में बात कर रहे हैं, we are literally growing in numbers, we are growing in cities. So the ones that are being most targeted, the ones that are suffering the most are the animals that were here before us, बहुत पहले. So yes, the right thing to do right now is to give them the space to be with us and to allow this to happen.
And just to respect that, they're living beings too, and they require and deserve as much rights as we do. True. Right? And do you agree that it starts with children, because we primarily cater to children?
It does. This idea ये जो inculcate करना ज़रूरी है that the animals are also here. They have been here way before us. This is going to start there, and children, they are more open to it. They have this certain sense of innocence and vulnerability, I would say, in them that makes them more connected to animals.
It's very similar to
exactly
right?
Exactly. So yeah, they connect way more than adults would, which I think is a very good point.
I think all us animal lovers, we can agree that we have some memories from our childhood that have brought us to this point where we're actually rescuing animals and at a larger scale.
Yeah, there was always this thing कि अच्छा आपको ना जैसे सड़क पे जाते हुए देख के दुख लग रहा होता था, दो के सबने बहुत बोला ये ऐसे ही होता है, इसने ऐसे ही चलना है.
क्यों होता है? क्यों होता है? Like, नहीं, it's not normal. I feel a certain way about it. Right?
Exactly.
Why aren't you feeling it?
और बड़ा मुश्किल होता था. When I had my first cat, I was very young, like 13, 14, और मुझे ना और कोई तरीका नहीं पता था बताने का कि इसके ये फील करती है, ये मुझसे बात कर रही है, ये एक्सप्रेस कर रही है, तो मैं बस ये कहती थी ये इंसान है, ये भी इंसान है. Everyone would keep on laughing, saying कि ऐसा थोड़ी ना होती है, इंसान भी बिल्ली है. But my idea of इंसान और जानवर का फर्क ये था कि इंसान एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं, इंसान फील कर सकते हैं, they're sentient beings, and animals, it was developed that way, that animals on the other hand don't, which completely changed over the years, thank God it did. Yeah. But yes, this entire idea that animals, they have this capacity to feel, they're sentient beings, it needs to be inculcated शुरू से, बचपन से. Only then we will grow up to be kinder human beings, more compassionate human beings. And coexistence की जो root है ना, that is compassion, and that can only come when you start looking at the other person with an eye of inclusiveness, with the eye of that, okay, हमारे में इतना difference नहीं है. Acceptance. Exactly. The acceptance would be the right word.
Okay, so Hana, tell us about Faltu Se Paltu, what it is and why did you start it? When did you start it?
I started when I was 18 or 19 years old. I was very young for that, and Initially it started as just a rescue initiative, और वो भी बड़ा accidentally हुआ था कि I rescued one cat that led me to rescuing so many more. But with time it grew more like an ideology and the understanding of our relationship to the animals outside of our homes. The idea of कि ये एक बिल्ली रखी हुई है और बाहर वाले जानवर भी जान रहे हैं. So this idea, the name itself, literally फालतू से फालतू, that I would admit that I grew up believing that the animals who are outside maybe are not necessary. I never in my 17-18 years of life, I never actually paid a lot of attention to strays. So जब ये पहला रेस्क्यू किया, बार बार किया, तो ऐसे ऐसे समझ आना शुरू हुआ कि it's not just one, there are so many out there and there are so many kinds of problems out there. So this is how Faltu Se Paltu grew. It was initially just a rescue initiative. I would pick up animals, I would treat them, try to rehome them, but then eventually it has grown into an awareness initiative as well, where we are working in parallel ends. एक तरफ हम लोग इनको rescue कर रहे हैं, adopt करा रहे हैं, दूसरी तरफ we're trying to collaborate, we're trying to reach out to schools specifically, we're trying to work with children and do a lot many things so that जो root cause है ना, जो root cause that is leading to all these animals ending up at the shelter, which should be on the roads existing in a healthy manner, so usko cater kiya ja sake. So
many things at the same level.
It takes away from what stray actually means.
Yes,
you know, right? Because we're trying to redefine stray. Stray is, for me, I think a stray is just someone who's homeless, unaccepted.
हमने ना stray के definitions में जाओ तो वो यही है कि someone who does not have a home, someone who doesn't know where to go. But we have made this link in a sense कि usually जो आपको सड़कों पे जानवर मिल रहे हैं ना, और ये एक distinction बहुत clear है, सड़कों पे जो आपको जानवर मिल रहे हैं वो आपका native dog है, वो आपका देसी इंडी पाकिस्तानी कुत्ता है, वो breed है, and they are divided into further 12 breeds and they're amazing dogs. Before partition, before all of this was done, these dogs were used by farmers, by people, and they're amazing dogs with such good skills. They're very good guard dogs, they're very good guard dogs. Immunity बहुत अच्छी है, they're very loyal, उनकी body strength, everything. It's like अगर आप इस breed को study करो हर parameter से, तो I would say that this is one of the very good breeds I would classify. But since we are so used to seeing them on the roads, कि हमें लगता है बस ये तो फालतू ये तो वही चीज है ना, घर की मुर्गी दाल पर मुझे इससे बेहतर कोई चीज कभी भी नहीं लगी इसको explain करने.
It's pet adoption and welfare society, right? So the word pet is used to describe every animal because we see them all as paltus. Right?
Yes, that should be the goal, and it's an amazing initiative
that you guys have taken. I personally, अगर आप ये connotation word के साथ change कर दोगे ना, stray और pet की differentiation खत्म कर दोगे, it will help a lot of animals. जब वो difference खत्म हो जाएगा, हम अपना treatment भी maybe similar कर लेंगे सबके साथ. We will not make that a distinction that is dividing
categorization, speciesism.
Speciesism, which is rampant everywhere.
What do you think is one of your favorite success stories?
There are many, but if I were to choose, then it is one of a dog that I think we'll do both happies. So there was a Bada Happy. We rescued him from a garbage can. He was thrown there and he was reported.
The dog's name was Happy.
Yes, we named him Happy because he was the saddest dog that would come. And I believe कि आप उनका जो नाम रखते हो ना, that is something that
yes, giving them that identity वो मेरे लिए बहुत एक important moment.
And it even takes weeks at times. आप नहीं रखते हो तो सबको नहीं पता लग रहा था सर इसका ये नाम होगा. So he was the saddest dog ever. I still look back at his pictures and I'm like, wow, he's come a long way. And he has this heart on his chest, a big heart. Anyway, so he was found like alive. He was alive, but he was thrown in the garbage can. कि बस ठीक है, अभी थोड़ी देर में मर जाएगा. और उसकी जो वहाँ पे लोग थे उन्होंने बताया था कि unfortunately बच्चों ने ही इसे पहले छत से गिरा के they pelted him with stones, which left him brain damage. That dog was with us for months. He couldn't move at all. He couldn't eat. But then soon he recovered. He made a good recovery. But obviously he was neurodeficient and slower. And I really wanted that dog into a home. और बहुत वैसा for 4 years he was at the shelter. We held on to him, took care of him. And then an amazing lady from Canada. She's originally a Pakistani though. She approached. She's like, I want to adopt the least adoptable dog that you have.
There's a contradiction देखो, sitting in Canada, being a Pakistani, she wants a desi dog.
Yes, and
we are trying to import dogs from there.
That is the main problem. हमारे भी जो वहाँ पे dogs गए ना, I would come back to that later. Anyway, Happy is there and he's super loved. He has made such good progress. He's so confident. He goes around.
कितने months का था उसकी rescue journey?
He was only a year old.
How long did it take for him to get to his home from the rescue?
From the rescue, it only took to the day he was rescued. Then he was with us for another 4.5, 5 years. And after that he traveled to Canada because for 5 years we kept on looking for a home in Pakistan, but we could not find any. Our dogs को लेके specifically एक stigma है हमारा पाकिस्तान में. Cats they still do have a little chance of adoption. Dog और ऊपर से देसी कुत्ता हो तो फिर वो बिल्कुल नहीं सकता.
जो हमारा दूसरा Hapu है, who is gonna be coming to the stores as well.
He is the sweetest dog, and he adopted me, I think.
I was the one who adopted him. There's that saying that you're not rescuing them, like they're rescuing you back. And that is completely one point.
So Hapu jo tha, he was someone's pet, but unfortunately a neglected pet, and he suffered greatly. His entire body had gone into a really bad state. It took him almost half a year to recover. But now he's doing good. He's half blind, half deaf, and a senior dog, but he is living life.
I met him and he was just a giant polar bear. Yes. Like a little cuddly polar bear.
अपने size के हिसाब से 4 kgs over.
अपने size से he's big, so that's what I meant.
And he goes to these schools with me और वो इतना खुश होता है बच्चों से मिलके सारा कुछ. I just keep on looking at him and see that this dog was once left to die at all, and here he is changing so many opinions about him and about other dogs. He's the sweetest and the most gentlest and the most understanding dog that you will see. If you tell him now that Hapu, I need to do this, I'm sorry, you have to wait. He will wait. He has no demands at all. सिर्फ ये है कि बस मुझे छोड़ो मत, मुझे छोड़ के न जाना. And this also comes from the fact that he was abandoned 4 times before he came to me. And this is the story that the previous owner told me, and उससे पहले उनकी दोस्त के पास था. So he has this very swell anxiety that if someone goes, they're never coming back. And that is the saddest thing ever. But at least I know that he's home and he's super loved with me. मुझे बहुत मुश्किल लगता है. We do food drives as well, and you meet a lot of animals on the road, so that's the hardest part.
Not being able to save them all.
Yes, not even knowing that they're going to be there tomorrow or not, what's going to happen जब तक आप वापस आ रहे हो. So that is difficult. Shelter in this sense gives you that sort of security. So they're fine. They're okay.
Okay, so Hana, what do you think are the most prominent cases to look out for this season?
अच्छा, सबसे पहले तो orphan kittens and kittens that are being paralyzed. ये 2 cases बहुत ज़्यादा इस साल में नजर आ रहे हैं. Maybe because of the traffic that has grown so much, or maybe the number of cats has grown so much. Or usually एक बड़ी common practice is that whenever the animal has given birth, what they do, they take away the mother and they drop her somewhere else, and the kittens are left behind. I don't understand why they do this.
I think Ma is supposed to, that word is a blessing for us humans, लेकिन एक जानवर माँ बनते तो उनके लिए भी it's a curse. We don't understand कि उनके लिए भी माँ
वही वाली एक फीलिंग है, वही जगह है. वो बच्चे बेचारे जिस हालत में आते हैं, they're crying non-stop. So but this is very cruel thing to do. but उनको लग रहा होता है that okay, ये हम बिल्कुल मार नहीं रहे तो but खुद ही मर जाएंगे तो बस काम हो जाएगा. So anyway, so kittens, orphan kittens and kittens who are being hit and run. These are one of the most cases that you will come across, and if you do, I think for orphan kittens, there are a lot of protocols to follow, but anyone can hit them. इतना मुश्किल नहीं है. For paralyzed kittens, it's best to report it to a rescue. And for dogs, a lot of cases of abuse and heat stroke.
Okay. So what would you advise children and their parents to do if they see an animal that is in need? How to help them?
सबसे पहले तो even if you have not just spotted an animal in need, and this summers, this actually would really help a lot of animals if you just start keeping a bowl of water outside. सिर्फ अपनी दीवार पे रख दो for the birds, और घर के बाहर मट्टी का बर्तन पानी का या कोई भी खाना है कुछ भी आप अपने घर के बाहर रख दो. So the animals, they don't have to be out in the heat looking for food, and they can just have food and rest. This is one of the most important and the best ways to help animals this summer. उसके अलावा, if you come across an animal who is in need, if you have the capacity and you have the knowledge on how to transport the animal, rush them to the nearest vet and try to contact any rescue that you can get hold of and hand over the animal to them. Or if you cannot, then stay with the animal until help has come. Do not just go away, because animals, when they're in pain, it's very natural for them to try going and hiding और फिर वो आपको नहीं मिल रहे होते हैं, it is a very natural process when they're about to die. So it's better that आप उस time के ऊपर just stay with them.
And अगर आप report करते हो तो what are the protocols? You should have a picture.
Report करने के लिए just to understand the intensity of the situation and because all shelters and all rescue initiatives work with different kind of cases. Like we work with a lot of paradise cases, so we never say no to a paradise case. कुछ काफियों की expertise जो है वो dogs के साथ होगी, so it's very different. So आप बेहतर ही होता है कि send a picture, send a video and the current situation of the animal so that the shelter would know what they are taking on और जितनी उसकी urgency के according they could respond. So it's always better to just send the entire information. Usually reports ऐसे आती हैं, यहाँ पे कुत्ता था उस दुकान के पास, मैं आ गया हूँ जाके ढूंढ लें. So that is not the best way to do it. हमने बहुत कोशिश की है, but it's always better कि आप रुक जाओ. या तो खुद ड्रॉप कर दो, ट्रांसपोर्ट कर दो बेड पे, अगर नहीं पॉसिबल तो रुको जब तक हम नहीं आ रहे.
Thank you, Hannah, for joining us and providing us such incredible insight. It was an absolute pleasure having you.
The pleasure was all mine. Thank you.
Congratulations! Now you will be able to avail flat 10% off on our website. Just use the word PAWS. PAWS. That's the code.
तब तक आप अपना और अपने इर्द गिर्द सारे जानवरों का बहुत ज़्यादा ख्याल रखें.